baseline, Kent pulls it back up in the forward spot, dumps it off to Ellis. Ellis goes to the baseline, in close, puts up a jumper, hit. Marquette on top early in the ball game, 2-0, and the first time we've seen them with the lead in a long time. Long pass down court intended for Griffin, knocked away by Ellis. Tries to get underneath, works it to Schellenberg in the left corner. Schellenberg will bring it back out on top and send it off. Passes off to Skip Brown at the left guard spot. He'll take it around the right side and hold the ball over his head, waiting for cutters across the center. Can't find anybody. Dumps it down to the baseline. Almost lost by Schellenberger. Hawked by Bill Neary. Comes back out on top to Brown. Now he works along the right side against Butch Lee. Pull-up jumper from 10. Up, no good. Rebound comes down. Taken down by Wake Forest. Up and in. Wake Forest ties the ball game on a tip-in by Larry Harrison to make it 2-2 in the early going. He works around the right side on the drive. Brown comes back across the center lane. Kicks the basketball. It's loose. Picked up by Wake Forest. They go on a drive, but they'll pull up short. Jump shot from about 10 from the baseline. No good by Wake Forest, and Marquette comes down with the rebound. Skip Brown trying the quick jumper. Can't hit. Warriors have the rebound. Come back up court. Underneath, rather in the lane to Butch Lee, and Lee goes up and hits from 9. Gives the Marquette Warriors a 2-point advantage at 4-2. 18 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. The game just underway. Marquette Warriors on top 4-2. Skip Brown brings the ball up court for Wake Forest. Works it down the right side. Marquette guarding closely out on top to Schellenberger. From the point, works right side to Brown. Brown inside, intended for Griffin. The ball knocked away. Touched last by Griffin, and the Marquette Warriors will have it coming back up court. Lee has it on the right side. Watches one cutter go through. Now passes off to Whitehead from the top of the key. The shot no good. Rebound is loose. Comes down to Brown. Brown racehorse basketball on the right side. Goes against Ellis. Won't take the chance. Works it back on top to Schellenberg. Schellenberg will take a 15-footer. It's up, no good, but there's a foul. First one is up, bounces off the back of the rim, and falls out. No good. Second shot is up and in as he gets a little bit more confidence from the line. Makes it a 4-3 game. 17 minutes, 51 seconds. Ellis trying to get through. Has a lot of trouble. The ball is knocked loose as he tries to go back out on top with a pass intended for Neary, but it's knocked away by Schellenberger. Marquette will have it coming in from the side court to Lane. Inbound pass to Lee. Lee takes it down to the baseline, but we have a whistle off the ball, and it's going to be a pushing call. Into Jerome Whitehead, who gives it right back to Lee on the left side. He passes down the left side to Bill Neary at a forward spot into Bo Ellis at the lane. I believe we have again a pushing foul down the top on the right side. Waiting to set up the offense. Tries to work off a pick by Bo Ellis. Still with the basketball. Tries to get in close. Gives it off to Ellis on the left side. Ellis fakes the jump shot. Now we'll go back along the right side. The pass almost stolen. Marquette regains control. Lee with the basketball. Lee has it. Passes left side to Ellis. Ellis holds the ball. Now takes an 18-foot jump shot. Way short. Doesn't even take any steal. Wake Forest with the rebound. Comes down quick 3-on-3 break. Down low pass to Rod Griffin. He lost the basketball out of bounds. Griffin had the ball and tried to go up before he had both hands on it. Here he has the ball on the left side. Passes to Whitehead. But there's a whistle. Offensive foul called against the Marquette Warriors off the basketball. 16:42 left to go in the first half. Marquette with a 4-3 lead. Very low-scoring ball game so far as each team kind of picks their way along. Schellenberger with the basketball for Wake Forest. Goes to put up a shot, and on the fake he is fouled by Bill Neary. Up, in, and out. Again, a couple of bounces, puts it up and hits. Someone takes it along the left side, guarded closely by Brown. Goes all the way down the lane on the left side, puts up the shot, but it's blocked. Shot is blocked by Johnson, and Wake Forest has it coming back up court quickly. This is Brown on a pull-up jump shot, but it's no good. Rebound comes down to Jerome Whitehead. Marquette with the basketball. Lee dribbles right side, puts one up from 12, in. Butch Lee with 4 of the 6 points for the Marquette Warriors. And a quick inbounds play by Wake Forest. Their fast-breaking inbounds play. Full length of the court. Long court pass to Rod Griffin, puts it in for 2. As Ellis out on top on the right side. He'll take a jumper from 15, but he's fouled. Ellis' first shot is up and good. 4 or 5 bounces by Ellis. Puts up the second, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Wake Forest. They work it up on top quickly. Skip Brown, down low to Schellenberger, back to Brown. Brown out on top to Harrison. He gives it back to Schellenberger on the right side at a guard spot. Works it inside to Griffin. Griffin turnaround jumper from 12, no good. Rebound. Larry Harrison comes down with the rebound, goes back up and scores, and he's fouled. First is up and in, or his only shot is up and in, we should say. Neary holds the basketball, goes back out on top to Lee. Lee will dribble it in, try to set up the play for the Marquette Warriors. As they work against the man-to-man Wake Forest defense. Pass right side to Boylan. Boylan back around to Neary, or rather to Lee. Lee inside to Ellis. Ellis puts one up from the baseline. The shot no good. Rebound lost by Whitehead. It's loose. Lee's got it. Comes down the lane. Hanging jump shot from 5 is good. Wake Forest back on the attack. Skip Brown, the playmaker, with the ball at the top. Passes off right side to Schellenberger. Underneath to Johnson. Johnson from 10 on a fadeaway. No good. Rebound comes down to Whitehead. And the Marquette Warriors have control and a chance to go up by 2. Back to Whitehead. Whitehead from 15. In and out. No good. Rebound loose. Wake Forest got it. Johnson brings the ball down court for Wake Forest. Has Griffin all alone, won't take him, drives to the hoop. Eddie is fouled on the drive. Johnson over to Schellenberger. Schellenberger fakes the shot, passes inside to Griffin. Griffin against Bernard Toon, puts it up and in. Bernard Toon with not enough body to stop Griffin that time, and he gets his 4th point of the ball game. Warriors, Whitehead is on the bench. Lee has the basketball at the playmaker spot, top of the key, passes off left side to Neary. Neary will dribble it back around the right side, passes to Toon. Toon goes to the baseline against Griffin, can't get in, pulls up from 10, shot in! Bernard Toon with 2. Wake Forest quickly back down court. Inside pass to Griffin. Griffin goes up and scores. Rod Griffin so strong underneath. Pass right side to Toon. Toon has the ball underneath, but he's fouled. Bernard Toon fouled by Rod Griffin. That's the first against Griffin. Team foul number 4 against Wake Forest. Boylan waits for his cutters. Passes right baseline to Bill Neary. Comes back out on top to Butch Lee. Marquette will set it up. Now working against the zone defense. Right side to Toon, back to Lee. Lee over to Boylan on the left. Jersey City Jimmy. Right side pass to Bernard Toon. Shot no good. Rebound loose. Boylan's got it. Left baseline. Long one from 20. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down. Schellenberger, Wake Forest. Quick outlet pass up court to Brown to Johnson. Johnson layup. No good. Rebound no good. Loose ball. Neary's got it. Marquette. 12:50 left to go as Boylan starts to drive to the hoop. He's fouled by Skip Brown. Boylan inbounds the ball from the right side, gives it off to Lee, back to Boylan. Boylan has it, works right side to Ellis. Ellis back out on top to Boylan. Patient offense from Marquette. Pass to Toon. Toon hits Lee on a cut. Lee puts it up from 10. Shot no good. Neary is underneath and rebounds it in. A tip in by Bill Neary. That's something we haven't seen in a long time. Bill Neary with his first 2 of the ball game on a tip in. Wake Forest quickly back on the attack. Brown will go out on top to Schellenberger on the left side. Pass down low to Harrison. He puts up the shot. Blocked. Shot is blocked by Bernard Toon. Loose ball picked up by Wake Forest. Johnson has it. Takes it from the free throw line. No good. Rebound comes down. Boylan had it. Lost it. Jimmy Boylan tries to reach in, grab the ball away, and it's a foul called against Boylan. Back out on top. Wake Forest will set up a play. Skip Brown, Frank Johnson at guard. Now Brown comes out to the playmaking spot at the top of the key. Takes a pass right side. Goes left side to Schellenberger. Schellenberger on a 20-foot set shot. Way short. Rebound comes down to McDonald. Back out on top to Brown. Shot by Schellenberger from the baseline from about 8 is good. Marquette back on the attack. Pass from Lee to Neary, back to Lee. Lee with the ball on the top on the left side. Pass it down to Neary. Neary has a forward spot, goes back out on top to Lee. Lee wants to drive, has the lane, but his shot is blocked. Ball comes down to Ellis. Ellis on a turnaround, 8-footer is good off the glass. Ball is partially blocked. Ball has got it back and put it up for 2. Wake Forest back on the attack. Brown driving the length of the court. Pulls up from 10 and scores. And Marquette will come back on the attack and try to tie it all over again. They trail 17-15. Quick pass to Toon. Toon off the glass from 10. No good. Rebound comes down to Wake Forest. And Wake Forest continues to get the rebounds in this ball game. Pull left side to Schellenberger. Schellenberger fakes the shot. Comes back out on top to Harrison. Harrison right side to Johnson working against Lee. Jump shot good. Frank Johnson with moves from the guard spot for 2. And Wake Forest opens up their biggest lead so far in the ball game at 19-15. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the first half. To Rosenberger, pull-up jumper from 15. In and out, no good. Rebound loose. Who can get it? Ellis has it. Turnaround jumper from 8. No. Rebound again loose. Ellis going up high. Finally comes down with control of the basketball. Ellis all over the boards that time. Passes out on top to Rosenberger. They'll set it up again. Lee has it on the right side. 21-17. Marquette down by 4. And down court. Toon with the basketball. Gives it back to Lee. Lee back to Toon on the right side as Marquette will play a bit more patient of a ball game. Inside to Ellis, and Ellis on a drive, stuffs on the left side. 21-19, these are the money points, up and in. 21-20, Marquette down by 1. Wake Forest back on the attack. Schellenberger underneath the Griffin all alone. Griffin working against Whitehead, and Whitehead got him with the body. 5 left in the first half. Shot is up and in. Game. Second shot up and in by Griffin. Gives him 8. Makes it a 22-20 game. 23-20, Marquette down. Lee has the basketball off the inbound pass. Takes it into the front court. Works it down low. Now comes down the baseline. All alone on a drive. Puts it up high. The shot is up. No good. Rebound knocked away. Wake Forest has control. Skip Brown quickly down court. Working against Rosenberger. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound by Whitehead. Whitehead going up high to come down with a rebound. Lee with the basketball in the playmaking spot. Wake Forest back into a man-to-man defense. Works the ball down the left side on the dribble inside to Whitehead. Whitehead makes the turnaround jumper. Come back out on top to Rosenberger, who takes it from 25 and hit. Gary Rosenberger back to 4.
That's what we need right there, Bob.
Well, they got to
start hitting that bucket.
Got to have some of those confidence shots, Lyle. Wake Forest with the basketball, working inside again to Griffin. Griffin underneath. The shot is up. Blocked by Whitehead. Lee has the basketball on the right side, working against Schellenberger. Works off left side to Rosenberger. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Whitehead out of position. Touched it last. Goes out of bounds, and Wake Forest will have it. Back out on top. McDonald now passes off left side to Schellenberg, but there's no shot. A foul is assessed against Hedler. An offensive foul against Hedler of Wake Forest, and Marquette will get the basketball back. Rosenberger behind the back dribble against Brown. Passes off to Lee. Lee working on right side against Schellenberg. Lee passes to Rosenberger. Rosenberger holds the ball, passes to Neary. Neary back to Rosenberger. Rosenberger goes to the baseline. Puts the shot up, no good, but he's fouled. First one is up and no good. Rosenberger could tie it for the Marquette Warriors. Up and in. Tie ball game. 23 apiece. It's been nip and tuck all the way through. 7:42 left to go first half. Wake Forest back on the attack. Brown signals that he wants play number one. That's a long lob pass into Griffin, who's stuffed. Holy man, that one worked to perfection. A lob pass into Griffin, who was all alone underneath. He had beaten his man and puts it in for the stuff shot, the highest percentage shot in basketball, and Wake Forest goes back out in front. From Lee to Rosenberger on the right side, back out on top to Lee. Lee works across to the free throw line, pull-up jumper from 16, in. Rolls around the rim and falls through. 8 points for Butch Lee. 25-25 tie ball game. Has the lane all to himself underneath to Griffin. Rather to McDonald. McDonald goes up, but he's fouled in the process by Jerome Whitehead. Shot is up and in. The first one, he'll have another. 26-25 by one. Second shot by McDonald is good. A swisher makes it 27-25. Wake Forest in all gold with white numerals and white piping. The Marquette Warriors in white with the blue and gold stripes. Brown with the ball on the left side, takes one from 18. Hits hard off the back of the rim. Butch Lee comes on with the rebound. 27-27. This one's all tied up. The fans want a lead for Marquette. 6:10 left to go first half. Hunter gives it to Neary on top to Rosenberger. Left side, Ellis underneath. Turnaround jumper from 10. Hits off the back of the rim. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. All tied up at 27 apiece. Schellenberg from the left baseline is good. 6 points for Schellenberg. 29-27. The Marquette Warriors just can't find the string to pull on that's going to take them to a lead in this one. Lee has the basketball. He's hawked by Johnson. Fans thought he might have been fouled. Lee has the ball, passes right side to Toon. Toon will wait for Cutters in action underneath. Bounce pass intended for Neary is picked off by Schellenberg. Races the length of the court, up and in. Schellenberger on a pickoff pass that time, took it the length of the court, drove in and scored, and it's 31-27. Marquette down by 4. The biggest lead that Wake Forest has been able to muster, and they've had it twice in this one. Marquette Warriors with the ball, bringing it into the front court. Butch Lee on a dribble, pulls up from just in front of the baseline, or just in front of the free throw line, and scores. They've got a 2-point lead, 31-29 at the 4:55 mark. Long shot by Johnson, way short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Brown. He's got the ball on the right side, comes out on top to Schellenberg. Schellenberg back to Brown, left side. Brown looked like he walked with the ball. Schellenberg has it at the top of the key. Shot up off the back of the rim, falls through. Well, they're starting to fall the right way for Wake Forest now as they go back on top by 4. 33-29, Marquette trailing by 4. 4:20 left to go first half. Lee with the ball has it knocked away by Johnson, but the Marquette Warriors will retain possession and inbound from the side court. To Lee. Lee will set up the offense. We've got Neary and Toon at guards with Ellis in the middle. Toon has the ball on the right side. Can't find anybody. Passes back to Rosenberger, almost stolen. Rosenberger back to 2. Pull-up jumper from 18. Shot no good. Foul crowd of Wake Forest. This kid is all over the court, but he loses the basketball, and Marquette gets it back. Marquette gets the ball back, and Lee has it on the right side. Dribbles it down court, now holds it over his head. Looking for somebody, finds Lee in the lane, or rather Ellis in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. McDonald down, gives it back to Brown. Brown with the ball on the left side. Gives it out on top to Griffin. Griffin, their big man underneath. Pass from Brown to Johnson, into McDonald. McDonald to Schellenberg for the baseline. That kid does not miss from the baseline. Schellenberger with 2 more and gets it 12. Out as a pistol from the left baseline. 35-29. He has the ball on the right side. He's double teamed. Over the head pass to Neary. Neary down on the baseline to Toon. Toon in kind of a dipsy-doodle thing underneath the hoop. Won't go. Rebound to Wake Forest. Brown has the basketball. He is fouled by Butch Lee at the shot is up and no good. Bill Neary comes down with the rebound for Marquette. They can cut that lead. Sully with a pass intended back to Boylan. It's knocked away, and Wake Forest has control. Coach Carl Casey of Wake Forest up off the bench. Al Maguire now up off the bench, and he's coaching some orders out to his boys as Wake Forest goes into a stall.
4-quarter stall.
Skip Brown is holding the basketball way out on top. There is no movement whatsoever. This is the kind of basketball that fans hate to see. 2:20 left to go in the first half. 35-29. It's strategic for Wake Forest. They've got the lead. Brown with the ball on the drive. Passes off right side to Griffin. Way back out on top of Schellenberg. Schellenberg drives to the hoop. Gives it to Griffin. Comes back to Brown. Brown goes back to Johnson. They work it well, but Johnson stepped on the time strike, and Marquette will have the ball coming back. Boy, that's the biggest mistake you can make when you're trying to put on a delay is turn the ball over. Lee has it on the left side. Works it from the guard position. Wants to get that lane. He'll take a pull-up jumper from just in front of the free throw line and miss. And the rebound to Wake Forest. No rebounding at all for Marquette. Long pass down court to Johnson. Johnson won't shoot. Gives it back out on top to Brown. Brown has the ball. Again, the stall. 1:40 left to go first half. Brown working against Boylan. Takes it down low to Schellenberg. Schellenberg set shot. No, it's short. Rebound to Wake Forest. How'd they get that one? McDonald has the ball inside to Johnson. Johnson drives. The shot is blocked by Jim Dudley. And Marquette will get the basketball. Holy man, the Wake Forest fans don't like it at all. Dudley right side to Lee. Lee into Ellis. Ellis back to Dudley at the free throw line. Back right side to Lee. Lee with the ball working against Johnson. Fans thought he walked. Passes to Dudley. Dudley on a drive, misses the shot. Rebound Wake Forest. Long pass down court intended for Skip Brown, but it's taken away by Butch Lee. We're under a minute, 53 seconds left to go in the first half. 35-29, the Marquette Warriors haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. They've got to get 2 before this half is over with and try to hold Wake Forest to be back in it. Marquette with the ball. Boylan on top on the left side, passes to Ellis. Ellis hands the ball back to Boylan on a drive. He puts up the shot, and I think we're going to get a goaltend. Yes, it is. Goaltending assessed against Rod Griffin of Wake Forest. Brown with the basketball, looks up to check the clock. Now trying to point some directions to his squad. Boylan won't come out and get him. Johnson has it under 10. 7, 6, 5. Schellenberger left side to Brown. 3, 2. Brown loses the ball. Marquette has it, but won't be able to get the shot up at half. And at halftime, it's Wake Forest 35, Marquette 31. We'll be back with our halftime guest, Dave Haywood of the NCAA, right after this on the Marquette University Basketball Network. Back again at halftime, 35-31. The Marquette Warriors trailing by 4 against Wake Forest. Bob Bach along with Lyle Stevens and our engineer-producer Don Betts. Lyle, I wish we had better news, but it's been a tough first half. Man alive, these Marquette Warriors just haven't had an easy one, it seems like in recent memory, and they're trailing in this one by 4. Another halftime score. Hold on to your seats. North Carolina, Charlotte 40. Michigan 27.5 in the Mid-East Regional. Tip control to start the second half by Marquette. Boylan has it on the right side. Could cut the lead to 4-2. Marquette band playing in the background. Underneath to Butch Lee. Butch on a hanging jump shot off the drive. Shot no good, but he's fouled. First one is up and in. Second shot up and in. 35-33. Marquette cuts it to 2. This is back out to Brown. Brown will take it from 22 and hit. Boy, this kid has got a smooth shot. He hasn't taken it much, but when he does, he scores. 4 points for Skip Brown. First 2 of the second half for Wake Forest. Whitehead with the ball for the Warriors on the left side. Turnaround jumper from 12 is good. Jerome Whitehead with a 0 in the first half. Gets 2 here at the start of the second. Passes off right side to Harrison. Harrison out on top. Right side to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball, waits for the cutters. Cross-court pass intended for McDonald. The ball is knocked away, and Marquette has it on the break. Butch Lee comes down court, tries to put on a move, gets inside, puts up a jumper from 8, no good, and Bill Neary tips it in. Will you believe that? Wake Forest is going to take time. It's a 37-37 tie. Wake Forest are inbound from the side court. Schellenberg back to Skip Brown. Brown has the basketball, brings it across the time stripe, guarded by Lee. Now Schellenberg moves left side, takes the pass from Brown, goes back out on top to Johnson. Johnson works right side to Brown. Brown underneath to Griffin. Griffin puts a move on Whitehead all alone. Shot up, no good, it wouldn't drop. And Jerome Whitehead comes down with the rebound. Looked like a sure 2 for Rod Griffin, but the ball wouldn't fall. Boylan with a shot, but he's fouled by Skip Brown. Brown says, no, I got the basketball. The ref says, no way, you got his arm. Misses the first. The shot is up, and it's in. 39-38, Marquette down by 1 as Boylan hits on the second. To Griffin. Griffin has the ball knocked away, but he gets it back. Back to Schellenberg from the right baseline. Likes that shot, won't take it. Working left side. This is Johnson with the basketball, and he's called for traveling. As Marquette works out on top. Ellis with a pass to Whitehead. Whitehead hands it back to Ellis, takes it down the left baseline, comes back out on top to Lee on the left side. Back to Ellis on the left. Lob pass into Whitehead. Won't take the shot. Back to Ellis, back to Lee on the top on the left side. Lee wants to put on a move, works off a pick by Whitehead, has it on the baseline, can't get the shot up. Neary with the basketball, works right side to Boylan. Boylan on a drive, hanging jump shot, up and in! Jimmy Boylan, and Marquette goes on top by 1, 40-39. Hanging jump shot by Jimmy Boylan. Wake Forest down court, they want to get it back. Skip Brown with the basketball on the left side. He's got Mulnix all alone on top. Goes back out with the pass. Works right side to Johnson. Johnson pull up 12-footer is good. 41-40. Back and forth. Wake Forest on top by 1. Lee with the ball on the right side. Passes out on top to Ellis. Ellis to Whitehead. Ellis cuts around Whitehead. Whitehead puts up the shot but misses, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. Johnson up court to Brown. Works left side. Tries to get the break. Doesn't materialize. Comes back to Schellenberg. Schellenberg with the ball underneath to Mulnix. Mulnix on a hook shot, and he scores! Down Mulnix into the ball game for the first time time in the second half, he scores his first two. They now lead by 3, 43-40. Marquette with the ball. Lee with a right side jump shot, way short. Whitehead with the ball, had it, lost it, it's loose. And Molnix has it, but he traveled with it. Passes out to Jerome Whitehead in the lane. Whitehead puts up the shot, misses. First tip no good by Marquette. Second, third no good. Who's got the ball? Wake Forest has it, but lost it, but a foul is called against Jerome Whitehead. 43-40. Down court, Wake Forest. Wake Forest working the ball in the middle to Molnix. Molnix has it, tries to get it into Griffin, but there's a foul called off the ball. 15:46 left to go. Inbound pass to Johnson. Comes out on top on the right side. Working to Schellenberg to Griffin with a jumper from 12 to the baseline. No good. Rebound high off the hoop. Comes down to Bill Neary. Boylan with the basketball. Guarded by Brown. Passes into Ellis at the free throw line. Cutting his two to two. Stuff and scores. 15:14 left in the ball game. Brown with the ball at the top of the key for Wake Forest. Works left side to Johnson. Johnson gets it into Griffin. Griffin turnaround jumper against Toon. Shot no good. Rebound loose. Comes down off the Toon to Boylan. Boylan with a pass to Neary. Neary waits for Cutters from the right side. Can't get him. Works it back across the top. And a pass inside to Ellis. And Ellis is fouled by Molnix. Waits now throws it out high on top to Butch Lee. Lee brings the ball up. Passes left side to Boylan. Now Boylan will direct the offense. He's at the playmaking spot. Wake Forest back in the 2-3 zone. That'll bring Bo Ellis to the free throw line. Butch Lee slips down to a forward spot with Boylan out on top. Ball back to Lee on the left side. Lee wide open with the shot. Why not? Two! Didn't even touch the rim. He does. Shot by Lee is up. Rolls around and misses. Marquette with a 2-point advantage as Wake Forest comes back on the attack. Playmaker spot. Pass off left side to Schellenberg. Right side to Johnson. Johnson drives toward the hoop. Won't go. Passes back right side to Brown. Brown with the ball. Holds it over his head. Back to Johnson from top. Johnson works off a pick by McDonald to the left side. Passes back to McDonald. McDonald back to Johnson. Johnson, long shot from 20, scores. 45-45. High ball game. 13:45 left to go. Lee brings it across the time stripe. Passes to Boylan. Neary out on top to Toon. Toon works outside to Boylan. Boylan holds it over his head. Back to Toon. Toon will take the shot. It's short. But it hits off the front of the rim. The backspin carries it in. Wake Forest with the ball back on the attack. Marquette up by 2. Johnson cross-court pass to McDonald. Back to Johnson. Johnson drives to the hoop. Guarded by Toon. Puts it up high off the glass. No good. Bo Ellis underneath for the rebound. Boylan to Toon on the left side. Toon to Neary on top. Outside to Boylan. The ball knocked away off a pass intended for Ellis by Wake Forest. Marquette by 2. 47-45. Inbound pass to Ellis all alone, and he puts it an easy 4-footer from the lane. Jimmy Boylan to Bo Ellis for 2. 10 points for Ellis. 49-45. Marquette by 4. To Schellenberg left side to Brown. Brown works the ball, takes the baseline, makes the shot once, twice, puts it up, in and out, no good, rebound, Toon! And he's fouled! Bernard Toon grabbed the rebound, and he's fouled as he came down with it. Has the ball on the right side. Waits for Cutters, gives it to Toon on top. Toon will drive to the hoop, throws it up from the lane from 10, shot no good. We got a foul underneath against Rod Griffin, and the basket is good. And now Toon is at the line with a chance to make it a 7-point lead, and he does. Marquette Warriors are playing some spirited basketball. Brown will have it. These guys are hard to shake. They played a lot of come-from-behind basketball games and won them. They've been at 9 2-pointers and come out on top. Griffin with the ball on the low left side. Passes back out on top to Schellenberg. Schellenberg will drive right side. Now pass back to Johnson, who puts it up from 15. The shot is short. Bo Ellis with the rebound. Lee with the basketball. Drives to the hoop. Dump ball pass to Toon. Puts it up from 8. Up around and in. Team play that time as Butch leads up the pass off to Toon. Wake Forest back on the attack quickly. Run gun offense of Wake Forest. Schellenberg with the ball. Set shot from 20. No. The shot is good. They call a foul on Bo Ellis. The shot is good. McDonald with the ball, and he's fouled by Butch Lee. Butch Lee trying to go after McDonald and grab the basketball. 54-47, Marquette on top. 11:20 left to go in the ball game. Skip Brown with the basketball. Signals the plays for the Wake Forest Deacons. Has the ball on the left side. Works toward his offense move. Gets the ball into Rod Griffin from the baseline with the shot. No, and we've got a foul again off the ball. First one, good. Second shot up and in. Long down court pass to Neary. Neary had it, lost it, saves it. No. Wake Forest gets it back. Skip Brown with the ball, leading the attack for the Deacons. Comes down left corner to Schellenberg. Blindside pass to Griffin. Griffin is called with an offensive foul.
Jimmy Boylan stood there and took that charge. I'll tell you, that man's a big man coming down at you. I don't know if I can stand there, Bob.
54-49 the score. Marquette on top. Boylan has the ball right side. 10 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the game. Butch Lee with it on the left side. Passes right side to Boylan. Marquette trying to slow things down just a little bit. Don't want to lose this one. Boylan with the pass, inbounds to Ellis. Ellis turnaround jumper from 6, no. Rebound comes down to Griffin, but he loses the ball. But Skip Brown is there to pick it back up for Wake Forest. Goes down court, passes to Schellenberg. Schellenberg on a jump shot, scores! Holy moly, Joe, how can this kid score those kind of shots? Schellenberg with a phenomenal shot that time for 2. This kid is good. Inside to Ellis, inside pass to Toon. Foul called against Rod Griffin. 5:51, that lead's so important now. 9 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the game. 56-51, Marquette by 5. Ball is knocked loose by Marquette. Bill Neary comes down with it. Marquette is starting to play some scrap attack defense, and it's really working. Butch Lee with the ball, brings it up across the time stripe. Jim Boylan with the ball on the left side. Gives it off to Neary at the forward spot on the left. Now into Ellis. Ellis looking for someone, finds Boylan low on the left side, back out on top to Butch Lee. Lee with a pass on the right side to Toon. Toon shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to McDonald. Forrest on the attack. Johnson from 20. No, first one he's missed out of the last 4. Boylan comes down with the rebound for Marquette. Jimmy Boylan coming down with the rebound. Right place at the right time. 56-51, Marquette by 5 with 9:09 left to go in the game. Toon with the ball on the left side, holds it over his head. Waits for Cutters, can't find anybody, he'll dribble. Schellenberg comes out to pick him up. Now nobody does as Wake Forest slips back into almost looked like a zone momentarily. They're back in a man-to-man. Lee has the ball on top, passes to Toon. Toon with the ball back to Lee on the top. Lee fakes a move. Now he'll make a move off a pick by Ellis. Goes down to the baseline, low underneath, puts the shot up. No good. Rebound, Ellis all alone and scores! Bo Ellis went up to get the rebound and goes in to score. 58-51, Marquette by 7. 8:30 left to go in the ball game. Pass into Schellenberg. Schellenberg goes around the hoop, reverse layup shot, no good. Foul called against Bill Neary. One shot up, no good off the front of the rim. Now that we talk about it, he calmly puts the second one in. 58-52, Marquette by 6 with Butch Lee inbounding in the backcourt to Rosenberger, back to Lee. Rosenberger just replacing Boylan. Down court pass to Neary. Neary has the ball. He'll give it back out on top to Butch Lee. Lee holds up a signal to indicate which play he would like to run for these Marquette Warriors. 8:09 left to go in the ball game. It's been a good one, folks. 58-52, Marquette by 6. That makes it even better. Rosenberger with the ball, passes right side to Toon. Toon back out on top to Rosenberger, around the horn. Lee to Neary. Neary back to Lee. Lee over to Ellis. Ellis gives it back to Lee. Won't take the shot off the screen. Drives toward the hoop instead and scores! Makes something almost impossible look easy. 19 points for Butch Lee. 60-52, the Warriors by 8. Wake Forest back on the attack. Works right side to McDonald. McDonald underneath, puts up the shot. No, before the shot there's a foul called against Bill Neary. Only 2 points in the afternoon, now he's got 3. Second one is up and good. 60-54. Tournament basketball, anything can happen. 7:34 left to go in the ball game. Marquette inbounds trying to break the Wake Forest press. It's a good one too. They get the ball to Ellis. Ellis to Neary. That's a play that's worked to perfection in practice before it ever hits the game floor. Lee has the basketball on top on the left side, makes a move to the baseline but won't take it, comes back out on top and directs the offense. He waits for Neary, now bounce passes to Neary on the left side. Neary waits for the Cutters, 2 in the second man through, doesn't get the pass. Neary dribbles, passes to Ellis, and Ellis gives it back out on top to Lee. Slow down tempo. Neary with the ball, passes out on top to Toon. Toon to Lee. Lee has an open shot from 10, partially blocked, and out of bounds. It'll be given to the Marquette Warriors. Touch last by Leroy McDonald, of Wake Forest. Rosenberg will take his time from the top of the key. Now to Toon on the left side. Again, Rosenberger holding the basketball. Back to Toon, using up some of that clock. There's a lot of it left. It's 6:42 in this one. Toon with a little bit of dribbling show. Gives it back to Rosenberger, who does the same thing on around the upper perimeter. Had the ball knocked loose, got it back. Fakes like he's going to take the shot from 12. Passes back to Ellis. Ellis back out on top to Lee. The Marquette Warriors work this so well, they can use up much of that time. 6:25 left to go in the game. They lead 60-54. Lee with the ball, drives to the hoop, passes way back out on top to Bernard Toon. This can be very demoralizing for the team that's on the wrong side of it. In this case, Wake Forest. Lee with a drive, got underneath the hoop and lost the ball to Schellenberg. Schellenberg comes down court, looks for somebody open, can't find anybody, passes out on top to Brown. Brown left side, now dumps it underneath, and a hook shot is up and in by Larry Harrison. It's up, and it rolls off the side of the rim, rebound taken down by Bo Ellis. Boy, what a turnaround. Wake Forest couldn't miss, it seemed like, in the first half. They've had problems in the second. Marquette with just a 4-point lead. Boylan with the ball, working in, now comes back out and passes left side to Neary. Neary fakes, working against Schellenberg. Off to right side to Toon. Toon over to Boylan. Boylan working against Brown, passes inside to Ellis. Ellis went for the shot, but he is fouled as the ball is knocked loose.
Situation.
Well, you've got to try to get those big men working, Lyle. Ellis misses the first shot. Rebound comes down to the Marquette Warriors, though, so nothing lost yet. Toon has it on top, passes to Lee. Ball almost stolen by Leroy McDonald. Lee has it, works right side to Neary. Neary guarded by Schellenberg, passes to Toon. Toon on the top of the key, back to Neary on the right side. He'll pass to Lee, who'll direct the offense. Al Maguire up off the bench, telling him to slow it down just a bit. Lee has the basketball, use up that clock. 5:15 left to go in the ball game. 60-56, Marquette by 4. Neary with the ball, right side to Butch Lee. Lee trying to work in close to the hoop. Gets in about 6 feet, can't get the shot. Passes inside to Bo Ellis, but Bo walked with the basketball. Ellis had it, wanted to go up with the thing the first time. 4:56 left to go in the game. They work it underneath to Griffin. Griffin will go against Toon. The shot is up and scores! And it's a 60-58 ball game. Wake Forest back with the basketball. Has to work fast. Harrison has it. And there's going to be a foul call against Jimmy Boylan. It up and scores. Some cool heads. Second shot up and good. 62-60. Marquette by 2. 3:20 left to go in the game. This is a different kind of Marquette, folks. Skip Brown got the ball, top of the key. Tries to work left side, can't. Passes right side to Schellenberg. Schellenberg back to Brown. Brown makes a move to the hoop, puts it up over Bernard Toon and scores. Skip Brown, good basketball player. He's got 8 for the afternoon. 66-62. Ellis back to Lee. Lee working to get it across the line. He does. Neary's got the ball. Left side. Passes out on top, right side to Boylan. Boylan passes low right side to Toon, who'll bring it quickly back out on top to use up more of the clock. 2:14. Bernard Toon with a little bit of a dribbling exhibition. Passes back out on top to Bo Ellis. Ellis with the ball, works right side to Boylan. Boylan drives right side, comes back out on top to Toon. Toon holds the basketball. 2 minutes left to go. Toon works it down low. Passes back to Ellis on top. Ellis having trouble getting control of the ball, and he's fouled. Bo Ellis is fouled on the play by Leroy McDonald. 66-62. 1:55 left to go in the ball game. He has 14. He has now set a new school scoring record. And adds to it by scoring his first free throw from the line. Second shot is up and in. 68-62, Marquette by 6 under 2. 1:50 left to go in the ball game. Wake Forest working quickly. Skip Brown takes the shot and scores. Cool as ice. And he scores. Happy Bernard Toon. 71-64, Wake Forest back on the attack quickly. They've got to move fast. Brown with the basketball, right side to Johnson to Schellenberg. Set shot by Schellenberg, no good. Rebound is loose. Lee had it knocked away underneath to Leroy McDonald. The shot is up and in by McDonald. And there's timeout on the floor. 71-66, the Marquette Warriors with the lead by 5. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to go in the basketball game. He's had it. He's looked very, very good. Long court pass to Bo Ellis on the inbound, and he stops! Holy moly! Wake Forest quickly coming back, inbounding to Schellenberg, who's followed by Rosenberger. His first one is up and in, so he'll get the second. There's 1 minute, 1 second left to go. Second shot is good. Schellenberg's having a heck of a day. 19 points. Inbound pass to Ellis. Ellis finds Neary all alone. Neary will take the ball across the time stripe safely. And he is fouled by Skip Brown. And Skip Brown says, what did I do? Possession basketball. His free throw is up and good. 33 seconds left to go. Schellenberg of Wake Forest, an Archibald. It's no good. Shot off the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds off of Wake Forest, and Marquette will have it coming inbound. At 76-68, the Marquette Warriors up by 8. The fans across the way are going crazy. Inbound pass comes into Rosenberger, who is quickly fouled by Schellenberg, and he'll go to the line. His first free throw up and good. Happy fans in Oklahoma City for the Marquette Warriors. Second shot by Rosenberger is good. A 10-point lead, 78-68. And quickly down court comes Wake Forest. They've got to put it up. Brown does. It's off the front of the rim, and Ellis has the rebound. Oh, and a long court pass intended for Rosenberger. Stolen. Marquette gets it back as Jimmy Boylan steals the ball, and he's quickly fouled by Frank Johnson. Boylan at the free throw line, puts it up and scores. Jersey City Jimmy Boylan. Balls the rim, it's up, and it's good. Holy man, the thing laid on the front of the rim before it fell in. Marquette 80, Wake Forest 68, 10 seconds left. Johnson down court, misses the shot. 5 seconds, 4, the clock stops. The ball goes out of bounds, and Marquette will have it coming inbounds. Rosenberger finds Toon. Toon has the ball. 2 seconds left to go in the game, and he's fouled. Toon from the line, up and in. Bernard Toon, dead-eye, 5 of 5 from 15 feet away. Second shot is up and good. Bernard Toon receives a scholarship from NC. Last second shot at the buzzer is up and no good by Wake Forest. The final score, Marquette 82, Wake Forest 68.